Welcome back, guys. Today's a new day. Today is Friday, May 30th, 2025, and it's rise and grind time, 2:31. I'm about to make my pre-workout, uh, go to the gym, do my trade. Today's a little different for me, guys, as a serial entrepreneur. I'm gonna work a little bit at my family's manufacturing shop, but today, uh, my brother and I were going to go to Pine, Arizona, and we're going to clean two of our Airbnbs because that's what we do. We make a lot more doing the cleans ourselves. I'll have to get into that a little bit later about why we're doing the cleans ourselves instead of paying a cleaning company to do it for us. We have a long term goal for that to just pay down the houses so that we can cash flow and have cleaners clean it for us, um, so that my parents can have a retirement income cash flow on top of their social security. So I'm gonna let you guys just check out my little routine here. I'm gonna make my pre-workout. I don't ever go, there's a one scoop and two scoop side to this scoop here. I go on the one scoop, and then even while I'm on the one scoop, I only go like half to maybe three quarters of a scoop because um, I always feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack if I take a crazy amount. And I like to have that feeling, that pump. So just enough. Learn your guys' bodies if you're taking pre-workout. I know when I was younger, I used to be able to take 2-3 scoops of C4. Nowadays, I realize I don't need to have that to have a good pump. 2-3 scoops, my heart's not gonna explode, and at that point, uh, so I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys, I'll be back when I'm at the gym. All right, guys, let's get it. Got it. Okay, gotta get it in. Reverse leg lunges. 45 pound, 245 pound dumbbells. All right, guys, about to get it in. So I'm at the shop, just finished with the gym. New day, new opportunities. Go ahead and enter here. Um, Remember, if you have a dream or goal, you have to achieve it. Nothing's going to be given to you in life. Whether people believe you or not, you have to go and achieve your goals. It's up to you. That's your responsibility. And you must go until you achieve it. It may take X amount of time. X, I mean X. It could take you a day. It could take you 10 years, 20 years. It may never happen. But as long as you try, you will achieve that goal. So with that being said, I'm going to clock in and start work. Hey guys, I'm in the car right now. Got the charts up. Um, I'm still locked out for 1 minute 30 seconds. It is 6:22. I have my trade idea. I'm going to be shorting US 30. I'm not sure if it's just going to be bullish today, but I am going to short it at 42,210. Have a sell limit order, 100-point stop, look for a 1 to 2, and just see where that goes. So I was just gonna do a time-lapse video, guys, maybe just showing you guys the process. I'm just putting dishes away. It was a very large group. I think it was like a 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it was like 10 people. But the dishwasher was full, so that's why they use the air drying dish rack for the rest that couldn't fit in the dishwasher. But at this point, I'm just putting dishes away. Um, Making sure I don't drop anything, break anything. I'm looking over the dishes to make sure that they don't have any like food residue or they are actually cleaned very good. Putting these where they belong. Yeah, guys, so if you're interested in Airbnb, I highly recommend following my page. You're gonna find value in it. I do day trading. I run a aerospace business with my family. I've sold on Amazon as a fulfilled by Amazon as an Amazon seller for 2 years. I still have my account. However, I'm not really selling right now. I probably will in the future because it does make good money and is straight to the bank type of money. But as for right now, I'm not really doing that. Just, I guess you would say, just taking it easy, focusing on the Airbnb cleans. I have that skill set of selling on Amazon. So anytime I'm ready to like go back to selling on Amazon, like I have that skill set. I know how to make labels. I know how to make shipments. I know how to see what's profitable. And it was kind of fun during that time. It's just a real hustle. That's what it is. But yeah, Airbnbs do good. This property has a tub. It does really good. I would recommend if you are interested in selling or renting an Airbnb, account for all the costs. If you think, do some running some comps on airdna.com. Will help you make sure that you're getting a property that will do good. You want to make sure that it's going to make money and not lose money because no one wants to lose money at the end of the day. Good thing I'm checking because this one is still a little dirty. Lids go right here. Boom. This is my dirty dish. I'm still eating. Okay. Dishwasher did its thing. There's a lot of utensils here. I know extra cooking utensils can go in here. And there's labels on these cabinets here, which make it convenient for us, the cleaning company, but also for the guests. Plates, bowls, coffee mugs, glasses and cups, spices, silverware, bar towels and pot holders, lids, pots, pans, and then trash. So here's some numbers. I'm gonna tell you guys. So the Stargazer cabin on average does about $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And that's really good. There is 2 or 3 outlier months where one month is really not that great. And then there's 2 months where they're really great. And one of those months, you can assume it's December. December last year, I think the Stargazer did close to $8,900. So it can make pretty good money with the mortgage and expenses and everything. It's probably about $3,800, including gas. So yeah, there's money there to be made, but you have to be wise with how you spend it, reinvest it, pay down the mortgage, make double biweekly payments, make sure you're trying to pay down this house, so that, in the future, once it's paid off, you could make that full amount, monthly amount. Cups and glasses and cups and glasses. Yeah, just putting away all these. These are coffee mugs. These ones go into the separate cabinet over here. The other ones were glass cups and wine glasses. These ones can come over here. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of just record myself as I'm doing this, just to give a little snippet of what I'm doing. I notice now that it's kind of high, so I'm just gonna drop this a little lower, and you guys can see what I'm doing now a little bit better. I got to maybe a little bit on an angle, right there. That's probably a lot better for you guys. Okay, I'm about to take these out the dishwasher, and then I'll let you guys go. I'll record a little bit more of the clean, and then we'll go to the Stargazer cabin, and I'll do a quick video of that cabin so you guys can see it. And Old Bear Den, right? Old Bear Den. That one's projected to average about $4,500 a month, like $4,000 a month, which isn't that great. But the mortgage and utilities is $1,000 less than Stargazer cabin, so it actually works out. But we just listed it. It's live this month. So we're excited to see what kind of numbers this property does. I'm thinking, it's going to average $4,500 to $5,000 a month, which adds up at the end of the year. I think we could put these ones right here, small forks over here. Yeah, so I'm just kind of organizing a little bit of his utensil drawer, making sure everything is clean. There, okay. Okay, let you guys go. I'll see you guys at the next clip. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm at one of the cabins that we manage. We don't own this cabin. My family, that's our neighbor, he lets us clean and do his property management. He pays us 10% a month of his everything besides the cleaning fee. So whatever he makes, it's 10% of that we'll keep. Plus we do his cleans, which we charge $200 for an Airbnb fee, clean fee, and $275 for a Verbo fee, because he has a whole basement that's like a restroom, 2 bedrooms, living room down there. It's a whole extra floor, but it requires about an extra hour of cleaning. So we charge $75 more for when people book Verbo. But right now I'm gonna eat a little something. My father cooked yesterday on the smoker pork, so he made me a little Tupperware with pork and barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna eat this while enjoying the views outside. Gonna use one of his forks, Ted's forks. Wow, smoked pork is so good. So let me go ahead and just show you guys exactly like got the jacuzzi right here. Got the pan. And that's the Stargazer cabin right there. We were just over there. We're gonna go back to put the towels away when they're done drying. Go back inside. But this is a little snippet of Ted's house. Got the couch, a lower level. Down in that stairway is the bottom floor. Go down there in a second. Restroom right here. Hey, what's up, guys? So we got another bedroom right here. Upstairs, go over there right now. We're still doing the clean. Let's see. Okay. A little bit of shelf space. Restroom, master bedroom, maid closet. This is normally locked. Has all the stuff in there. We're gonna go upstairs. And this is the room over here. Now the ceiling is slanted, but this is considered a bedroom. For large parties, people like to have their kids go up there, or a whole separate couple. And down here is the bottom floor. My brother's in here right now. Joseph, he's doing the clean. Joe, yeah. How's the clean coming? Almost done. That's my twin brother. He helps manage and run this whole operation. He's been very helpful. Bedroom, open bedroom, bedding, living room, and this is a locked storage room for extra supplies. But yeah, this is Ted's house, one of the Airbnbs we clean and help manage. And yeah, it's a nice, very nice house. He's selling it. I think he's selling it for $700,000 right now. If any of you are interested, reach out to Ted, Pine, Arizona. It's called the Royal Pine. Over here, I think the address is 6670 Jan Drive. So yeah, I'm about to eat now and continue with the clean. I'll do another video of the Stargazer cabin once we leave from here, finish and go over there. You guys, I'll see you in the next clip. Hello guys, this is Martin and I'm driving on Jan Drive right now, going to the Stargazer cabin. Sorry about the dirty window. So you're gonna see the green waste management trash can. We're gonna take this easement road going up, and we're gonna follow, just take this paved road, and we're gonna come all the way up here, and one of the neighbors' houses is right there. This is still a part of the easement road. Another house is right there, one of my neighbors, and this is where you'll be parking to go to the Stargazer cabin. So, let's go. Beautiful views, beautiful views. Six 662 West Jan Drive. Okay, going up the stairs. And now we have a gated front decking patio. Here we go. You want to leave your dogs out here, you can. And we also have a separate gated area that connects to the backyard. Right here's the latch. You can let your dogs come in and out of here. Need to use the restroom. We got a propane grill, seating area, and a fireplace. Here is the back door, but we're going to enter through the front door. There is a Ring camera here. The lockbox for the cabin is right there. The the house key. That's what you're going to use to get into the house. And we're going to come in. So welcome to the Stargazer cabin, you all. This is the living room. We have ceilings that go on a slant into the air, brings in natural sunlight. Kitchen tables right here. There's that door. Grilling supplies right there. Utensils. We have the kitchen. Little window. And we're going to come back out this way. We'll cover the bottom floor first. Here is the sunroom. It's one of the bedrooms here. So we have this. Okay. Make our way to the restroom. And let there be lights. We have a light over the shower. We have light here, vent and heat. It gets cold in the winter. And we have lights here. Hello, everybody. This is the restroom. Extra clean towels are in here. Master bedroom is right here. Iron and ironing board. Pull-out bed is right there. Is the pull-out couch. Oh no, it's this one right here. Pull-out couch, which the bedding for that will be in the master bedroom closet and will be up here. We carry Tide Pods and dryer sheets right there. We have a mop vacuum Tinik on the bottom and a regular Dyson vacuum on the side of the wall in the closet. And the bedroom is fitted with a flat screen TV. And here is the bedroom again. Now we're going to make our way upstairs. And we're going to go up the stairs right now. Okay. And now we are in the top floor bedroom. We have the restroom right to the right as you enter. We have the okay. Bedroom, flat screen TV, towels are already out ready for guests. This bed is a full size with a twin top mattresses. To the right is the restroom. And we have the loft upstairs. We have a desk here for people who are working or doing anything that requires a desk. A pull-out couch with the bedding for the pull-out couch right here. There's a tote on the bottom and 2 extra pillows. Have the sliding door out here. And we have now a patio, backyard patio decking for anybody who wants to smoke upstairs. We have the smoke tower to dispose the ash. And this is our cabin. This is the Stargazer cabin. Go ahead, look views from up top. And that is it, guys. I hoped you liked the tour of the Stargazer cabin. I really would appreciate it if you guys would book either on Airbnb or verbo.com to stay here at my family's cabin. We take very well care of it. We love when we see our guests happy and bringing their families and friends here. We love to just give a little piece of our enjoyment from what we were able to buy and be able to list as a short-term rental to other people. And I hope you guys found value in this video as I drove from Jan Drive up the easement road and showed where the easement road was, the shared easement road with all three neighbors or two neighbors and ourselves, and then where to park. Thank you, and I hope you will be staying here as one of our guests. So I just went back to the Stargazer cabin. I did the towels, looked for dog poop. There was none. Looked at the grill. It was clean. And now I'm going to head back to the Royal Pine neighbor's property. Let's go ahead and get situated here. Get my keys. Okay. Okie dokie. It's kind of in the way. Okay. Doing a little reverso. Reverse. Okay. Now pulling out, leaving the property, going to Ted's, Royal Pine. Okay, wonder if that AC is kind of messing up the audio for you guys. Don't really know. Make sure I'm coming in on a good angle. Okay, here we go. Made it. So here, I'm just gonna show you guys a front view of where I'm going. Okay. Okay. Turn that off, and we're good. Alrighty. Okay. Hope you guys are finding this kind of entertaining, some value, what it looks like to be a Airbnb cleaner. Just one of the many hats I wear. Serial entrepreneur. Just did a video of myself recording. Ooh, okay, well, let's see, let's get that back up right. Okay, the weight is off on the gimbal. Fix that real quick, guys. Okay, there we go. It should be a little bit better. It's a little off the case. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next clip. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. I am Martin Gonzalez, and I have some great news for you. I didn't pass the challenge. Not so great. But I did manage risk. I took one trade and called it a day. I see where I messed up. I'm not really trading fibs anymore, guys, and there's a reason to that. And I'll show you guys when we switch over to the charts. But reflecting on Friday's trade, I realized I'm just gonna stick to the liquidity zones and 1 hour, 4 hour fair value gaps. Fibs just aren't really doing it unless they're just not doing it. Maybe for targets on a higher time frame where price can keep going, but for right now, Fibs aren't treating me very good. They have never treated me really good. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but I have better chances of catching a trade. Maybe not even at like the market open. It could happen an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later, after 9:30 a.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time. But it's when London or Asia or the previous day high or low gets ran, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. So let's switch over. Let's switch. Ooh, I wonder why that's so. Let's switch over. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. It looks like it works, but it's kind of loud. I'm hoping it's not too loud. Let's switch over to the next video. Okay, now that we can see the charts on our screens, you can see that the previous day high was marked up, previous day low. This is the range. We had Asia range in this white like area. Green area overlaps with the pink area, but this is all New London, which I only measure London from here to here. This is all pre-market New York. So we'll go down to the 30-minute. This right here was the high and low of Asia session. You can see it ASH for the Asian session high, ASL for the Asian session low. And then we zoom in a little bit, and you can see before like 9 o'clock, we have these highs and lows from London. London had this high here, which I have marked up. That's the fib I used, but let's go to this right there. And then this low right here for London low. Okay. So now we have our London high, London low, Asian session high, Asian session low, previous day high and previous day low. We can see where the liquidity is lying. Okay. And when the market opened, it had this like it ranged, and then it had it actually came down 8:30, 8:45, 9, at about 9:15, 9:30 I got in at the 200 level for the move lower. I knew price needed to come down to the London low, but I was looking for a TP3 from this entry, and I got stopped out. Now, the reason I got stopped out was because it was the 200 level right here, plus it was between the 70 and 79% fib level. That's not good, guys. I'm not going to trade Fibonacci no more. Why? Because it's throwing me off from where the liquidity lies. Now, if we stick to our plan here, right? Remember, 9:30, a little bit after 9:30, we're not taking pre-market trades. So let's delete this, and just looking at, and we'll erase this 9 o'clock. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, it's 30 minutes before the market opens. We have these liquidity zones. Where would you look to enter? Okay, well, if price came down lower, maybe look for a long at this London low, right? That could be one trade. Let's actually keep this here for the day, okay? 100-point stop. And we're going to have this Asian session high or London high. We could keep it at the London high if you wanted to. Right here, at 273, okay? And we could have looked to target the London low right here, which would have given us a 1 to 2.77. We could even go as far to go as to TP3. Just make it even right there at 290, right there. Okay, and this one we could target the high right there. That's a 2.84 move. Let's make that an even 3, okay? Okay, so I just want to replay this for you guys and show you guys what's going on here. So we have market opens. You can see this volatility here. It's 9:30. I probably would have gotten right here. This is where I got in on this volatility, expecting it to go lower. But remember, don't use fibs, okay? It's going to throw you off. You just know where these zones are, you know, where you're looking at. Soon as price gets up into the, that was the entry right here, okay? That's the entry. Okay, we're back to break even essentially. We're going to keep going. There's that bearish momentum. There it is, guys. There it is. TP was just smacked going through London low. We got the TP3 right there, and look at, as soon as it got to the London low, let's see what happens here. So this trade idea was valid. Now let's see if this trade idea smacks. There it is right there, guys. You guys saw that. So there's this trade idea that could have played out, and this is at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is 3 hours after the market had already opened. This trade happened. So I just wanted to show you guys, I will not be using Fibonacci anymore, and I will only be using the liquidity of the highs and lows from the previous sessions and previous the previous sessions, Asia, London, and the previous day New York session, to find out where liquidity lies. Now I will do look for fair value gaps that are clean to also place entries. So there's this whole area right here, but there's also now this gap that was created right here. We'll see how this reacts. I'll call this fair value gap. I don't even use order blocks anymore, guys, so I'm just gonna I'll delete these over time. I guess I'm just gonna do it right now. Yeah, guys, this is what it looks like to actually be about it. You know, like you want to do something, you gotta do it. I think I got two more. Okay, and then we have previous Asian range and pre-Asian session range. We can get rid of this one as well. And I don't need a Asian session range because I know where I'm looking at. So this is a fair value gap. I'll also rename it 1 hour fair value gap. One hour. Okay. It did not change. Oh, it did. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep this up, guys. We'll see how it looks like coming into next week. This coming tomorrow, June 2nd. If price comes into here and then just starts being bullish, this wouldn't be a bad trade idea. To 220, 215, maybe 220. Looking to go 100-point stop. Remember, our session isn't until the market opens, so who knows if it's just going to start playing out bearish. But this wouldn't be a bad trade idea right here to this previous day high. This is the previous day high. I'll move all this stuff around. So this is a 1 to 2 risk to reward trade right here. Not a bad idea, but let's go ahead and I'll leave all this up after I do my trade review, which I want to just do real quick with you guys. 200 100-point stop. Was looking to take a 1 to 3. I was originally targeting previous day low from where I had entered. It never did. But let's go ahead and just do this. Okay. And I wanted to show you guys, these are my stats. I had last week 2 winning days and 2 losing days. Remember, this day wasn't supposed to actually be 2.7K. It's supposed to be 1.5K. But because I was trying to lose money and I kept winning, it threw me off. I was only supposed to need $25 more. I probably would have had that this day, but it's okay. We're gonna we're going to come out on top. I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to win. I'm going to pass this challenge. And I'm going to show you guys that it's possible just by taking one trade a day. Some days not even taking a trade. If it's a trending day, it's probably best just to not trade. You need that pullback, that London continuation, bearish or bullish, or that New York reversal, whether that's sweeping liquidity lows or highs, going bearish or bullish. So bad trade idea. I used a fib to take my entry when I knew I should have just placed a pending sell limit order at the London high for a TP3 move. C trade idea and a plus on managing risk and emotions. Okay, easy as that. There you go. Save. And just wanted to show you guys, these are my trades. They're all right there. You can see that's the same thing lining up with the daily journal. And I'm going now to my Top Step Trader to show you guys that I need almost $2,200 to pass this challenge combine account. So right now I set my parameters for a $1,250 trade, so it's about a 2.5 I'll be looking for tomorrow. I'm not looking for the TP3, but that'll add up. And then the following day, all I'll need is $1,000, so a TP2 to actually pass. So there's no way I'm gonna pass on Monday. There's a possibility I'll pass on Tuesday if I catch a winning trade on Monday. If not, I'm just gonna have to keep trusting the process to pass this combine account. The best loser wins. So be a great loser. Accept your loss with grace, dignity, love, and compassion towards your journey, towards your future goals. Understand that if you go full tilt, you crash out your account, you lose. Why? Because you couldn't handle your emotions on a losing trade. Why? Because you think you're less of? No. A losing trade is just a flip of a coin. You're getting in at these points. You get better over time looking at these charts, and eventually you win more than you lose because you know exactly where there's a high probability, a high chance of the trade having a reaction to go in the opposite direction. That's where you get in. So with that being said, guys, if you found value in my content, I really enjoy making these videos. It's helping me speak better. It's helping me be better on camera. I hope you guys enjoyed the daily vlog. I love just being active and turning something into nothing. I love building businesses. I love how I got my brother who's there, you know, where I lack, he picks up. Where he lacks, I pick up, and we're just making each other, you know, better. And I'm glad that I have the trade group that I trade with, and, you know, my family outside my twin brother. They're supportive of everything we do because they see the vision, they see the plan, and they understand that, hey, if we stick to this plan, my parents who do not have a retirement will be able to retire in 5 years or less, 3 to 5 years, 5 years max. So if you guys want to follow my journey, subscribe, like, comment, ask any questions. I might be able to point you in the right directions or link you a YouTube video to help you with your question, or I might be able to answer it. With that being said, let's be ready for tomorrow. Let's go.